Hello everybody, my name is Abdullah and I will present the functional collaboration between Revit architecture and Solibri model checker. Um, we already know about what Revit architecture is, so I will present few advantages of Solibri model checker, which include its ability to analyze potential problems, conflicts, and design code violations. That's not all, but Solibri Model Checker has advantages including different visualizations, walkthrough capabilities, difference detection, model comparison, collaboration, and quantity takeoff. Now I will talk about briefly how to export Revit file using IFC file format in order to be able to use that same file in Solibri Model Checker. The first step is to go to R on the top of your Revit architecture. Click on that and then you will hit export, and when you hit export you will see this drop down list of options in which you have to choose IFC file format. That's really important. If you don't choose IFC file format, then Solibri Model Checker will not be able to read the file, and then you will not be able to use all those advantages that Solibri Model Checker has to offer. So this step is really important, and it's a step that everybody that needs to use Revit architecture in collaboration with Solibri Model Checker needs to pay close attention to it. After that, all you have to do is save your file somewhere that you will remember and name it properly. Now that you have exported your Revit file and saved it in your computer, it's easy to import in your Solibri Model Checker. If you have already opened the file, it would be somewhere here in the recent models, like it is in my case. This is my file right there, midterm Revit .ifc. You can also see there's these pins which you can pin any one of them, and then that file that you pinned will stay on the top. There's also recent places that you have pinned, like desktop or IFC files, and then you can also pin these or unpin them. But if you don't have your file in here in the recent models, you can go to File and then Open Model, and then you have to figure out where you saved it. In my case, I saved it in my desktop, so I have to go to the desktop and locate the file. It's right there. So when you locate it, just click Open, and it will take a few seconds or maybe a minute. It depends how slow or fast your computer is. The other things you can do with your file tab or file model or file layout is settings, which is really important one. In settings you can set up dimensions, units, or you can see these general settings for you, which includes your personal information in there. There's also another option with the premium package, which is rule setting. I don't have the rule setting because I'm using the 15-day trial version. So that is all I have here. Save model or save model as, close, and the open model function that we have already looked into it. And then obviously there's the help and exit button. As of now, model layout comes with model tree and information as default views, but you can add more views from add view button on the top, and you can choose whichever these views that you like, double click on them, and then you can pretty much put them wherever you like. um, Now, if you don't like them or if you don't want them, you can simply close them. Let us see what Model 3 has underneath it. Model 3 has the whole building schematic underneath it, and you can pretty much select any one of these and show it separately from the rest of the building. You can choose show all to show the whole building again. This is very much useful if you want to take a close look and see if things are the way that you want it. For example, you can just select a space and see if your space is the way that you want it to be. Model layout also has navigation capabilities in here, like walkthrough, spin, pan, and gaming functions. It also has informational tools underneath here, and also show and hide individual parts of the building in here. There are also zooming capabilities in here, zoom out and zoom in. And there is also navigation map option in here, which if you click you will have this map right there. Next layout that I will look into is jacking. Jacking is one of the most important functions of the Solibri model jacker, but I'm using the trail version and it's not really fully functional here. But the things you can do in the jacking include jacking for defective parts of your building by setting up some rules and then applying those rules and then categorizing the problems into moderate, severe, and defective. Um, as you can see, here is where that would be happening, and then results would be generated here. You can also generate reports by going up there and adding report. Then you can print out that report in an Excel file. Then we have communication. In communication, it is where you can generate slideshows and add those slideshows in Excel reports that you have created already when you were doing the check-in. After that, there is information takeoff or quantity takeoff. The fully functional quantity takeoff, there are a couple of options here where there is predefined ITOs or information takeoffs, and you can also add new information takeoffs. Now, as a general overview of the software, I'll look into the advantages and disadvantages of the software. One of the main advantages of the software is that it can reduce the file sizes of the huge BIM files into very small IFC files. It's also user friendly that people who have little knowledge of computer can still use it. And the other advantage of the software is that it's able to generate presentations and reports, or it lets you generate presentation and reports. As we have seen, most of the things that we have done were also available in reports, or you were able to save them in Excel files or Excel reports. It also has excellent 3D visualization and BIM model integrity check. One of the main cons or the disadvantages of the software is that it's almost reliable on IFC file format. If you don't save your file or your BIM file on IFC file format, you will not be able to use it on a Solibri model checker. So that's one main setback for the software developers. Its other setback is that insufficient documentation details. That's about it. About the cost of the software, the trial version is only 15 days, and that's really very limited time. And that is free, of course. And then there's a premium version which costs about $6,000 for a single workstation, or $7,000 for network license for institutions and things, companies like that. The new subscription for the single workstation and the network license also comes up with half a day of training. Well, that is about it, and thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.